Tech's production of Radium Girls. We're so honored to have all of you here in the audience to celebrate these incredible young actors and techies. We are especially grateful for all the parents and families of our community who are out here tonight and who are at home. You really keep us going here. We're eternally grateful for your support of your young people, and especially to our parent committee, a few of whom I think are here, and some who may be not here, but Leslie Mandros-Bell, and Leticia Hernandez. Thank you all so much. One parent who we always like to give a very special shout out to is not just a parent, she's also an artist and an incredible member of our community, our costume designer, Ms. Katie DeFries. Thank you. And two very special seniors who I would like to personally thank and shout out tonight are the amazing assistant directors who supported this production in so many ways, artistically, creatively. They just really blew me away with their professionalism, and this would not be possible without them. So thank you to Johan Turk and to Lucy Don.
Thank you all so much for being here, for making this a really big, energetic crowd for our final night. I always like to start the show by reminding our audiences, just in case anyone is new here, that yes, in fact, students did design everything you're about to see on this stage. The sound design, lighting design, the set, the props, it's all student generated, student designed. It's an incredible thing. It's our Tech Techies program. And we do have a tradition of shouting out the booth every night, because the booth is interacting with the show, doing the dance with the actors every single night. But tonight, with our closing night, I also want to really thank someone who's been putting in work and effort to make sure that those who couldn't see the show will get to see the show. So I'd like to shout out Senior Cassius Smith for filming our shows over the course of the run. Thank you so much. So for tonight's show, up in the booth, stage managing the show is Senior Lucy Don. Let's hear for Lucy again. Running lights for the show is Junior Roland Douglas. And operating sound tonight is Senior Sophie Boyer. All right, please sit back, relax, and enjoy Radium Girls.
So much light, daylight, all of the time. And on sunny days, you almost felt like you were sitting outside. It was that bright.
That surprised you, Grace?
It was a factory. I thought it'd be dark and dirty.
Then why go to work there?
I was 15. It was time I paid my own way.
Pay your own way? What about school?
Oh, I didn't miss it much. The girls were all so nice, and the work wasn't hard. It wasn't like factory work, really. It was more like art. Painting those dials, we were artists.
I'm not really the one you should be talking to. Von Sashaki, he's the one you should talk to.
Now, Arthur, you know he won't talk to us.
It was his process.
Tell me about that process, Arthur. You used a powder.
And we used the powder. The girls mixed it with an adhesive to make the paint. And that business with the brushes, I didn't invent that. They were doing that when I started there.
But you knew about it.
And we all knew about it. We just didn't realize what it meant.
Irene! And here! Irene! What are you doing?
Shut the door! Amalia's working inspection today.
Is that bad?
Not for us. She's gonna be sitting in this room all day by herself in the dark checking dials.
Poor thing.
Poor thing.
So we're gonna give her a little surprise.
Boom! Like the Cheshire cat.
Oh, won't that make her mad?
Let
Now, Mrs. McNeil. I'm sorry that's not necessary.
I don't tolerate no foolishness, Doctor.
Very good. Foolishness we don't want, do we? Mr. Reader, this is the inspection room. All the dolls come here to paint it. And here are some of the girls who should, on the floor, be working. Girls, this is Mr. Reader, my new vice president and your new company manager.
And I was just telling Mr. Reader what a fine bunch of girls we have here. I'm sure now he must think I'm halfway out of my mind.
Mr. Reader, perhaps you have some words for the girls. Mrs. McNeil.
Well, girls, this paint you've been playing with, it's very expensive. You realize this? It takes several tons of ore to produce a single gram of radium. That is a lot of work. Hard work for the men in the extraction plants. But they do this work gladly. You understand why? Why they work so hard? What we are all working toward.
The war?
And that is right, the war! The valves you paint save lives, girls. Our boys in the field depend on them to read them in the dark, no mistaking what they see. Otherwise, some of those boys won't be coming back. So, if you keep playing around and don't take this work seriously, well, you're playing into the hands of the Kaiser. And we don't want that. Do we?
No, sir.
Let's get back to work then. Leave the tomfoolery to home.
Mr. Reader, I just wanted to say I'm sorry, and I won't do nothing like it ever again.
Well, dear, just keep this in mind. You do right by us, we'll do right by you.
May 17th, 1921. Nancy Jane Harlan here for the New York Graphic. The New York Graphic's only girl reporter.
Jack Youngwood from the Newark Ledger, Newark's first source for news.
Madame Marie Curie, eminent French scientist, embarks on a whistle-stop tour of the United States.
First stop, New York City, where she is greeted by an enthusiastic crowd of well-wishers.
The high priestess of science is headed towards Washington to receive a gift of 1 gram of radium, valued at $100,000.
Purchased for her by the Marie Curie Radium Club, an association of 100,000 American women.
Who each gave $1 to support humanitarian research with radium.
Grace, over here! Irene! Look, I got my certificate. Member Marie Curie Radium Club. You gave $1? It's all for science. Science! What about my ribbon board? Oh, there she is!
Welcome all, welcome all. I must ask you, ladies and gentlemen of the press, please limit your questions. Madame Curie is about to embark on an exhaustive tour of the country, is under strict doctor's orders to rest. Although, in typical fashion of a scientist who can only think of her research, her life's work, she has refused to rest.
Madam Curie, what will you do with the radium? What will you do with the radium?
I will continue my experiments to find better methods for the treatment of the cancer.
Is radium a cure for all cancer?
Cure for the cancer? Yes, cure for the cancer. That is so. It has already cured all kinds of the cancer.
But some doctors dispute that.
Then they do not understand the method. There is no question. Radium will cure the cancer.
Madam Curie, how have you managed to devote yourself to both science and to your children?
It has not been easy. But my daughter show my gratitude to the American woman for their interest in science and my work. I am most grateful.
Madam Curie.
No more questions. Madame Curie is on a tight schedule. Mrs. Andrew Carnegie has sent a car and will escort Madame Curie personally, as will I, to Washington, where President Harding presents the gift of 1 gram of radium.
You see that, Charlie? That is a marketing opportunity. We'll send her one of our customers' watches, courtesy the United States Radium Corporation.
We'll need a press release.
So radium isn't just for scientists to study. The average American can share in its glory every night. luminous watches, luminous clocks. Anyone who says these are just novelties, consider all the other advances that have taken place over the past 50 years. The electric light, the telegraph,
The telephone.
and the automobile. Inventions, all once dismissed as novelties, as toys.
Are now essential to modern day life. Got it. That ought to sell some watches.
Well, watches, absolutely. But that's not where the growth is now, Charlie. You heard the lady. It's the medical market.
And Standard Chemical owns it.
Only because Von Sashaki lets them take it. But if we wanted, we could get half their business. It's just a matter of positioning.
Standard Chemical publishes its own journal, sends out monthly to 12,000 doctors. We could do something similar.
Something scholarly that the doctors respect.
A bibliography listing every article ever published on radio.
But with capsule reports to save the doctors time. They get the information, find it fast.
And have us to thank for it.
We'll send it to every doctor in the U.S. Radium Society.
Every doctor in the American Medical Association.
Well, that's the spirit, Charlie. Advertising. That is the wave of the future. It's not just about the product. It's the way you promote it.
Carnations and orchids. You know how Amalia loved orchids.
They were orchids.
They were orchids, Irene.
Flags.
Orchids. I know an orchid when I see one. Purple orchids. Oh, and that smell. Grace, that smell. What was that smell? It was like flowers? No, it was like heaven. I was gonna say it was like heaven.
Like heaven. Catherine, it was just a funeral. You make it out like it was some Valentino picture.
It wasn't just a funeral, it was Amalia's, and it was beautiful. You should have seen it. The church was like the botanical gardens, and the company sent a big spray of flowers too. Carnations.
Mums.
Yellow carnations.
Those were mums.
Well, it sounds like a nice service anyhow.
Girls! Girls! The whistle's already gone. Now then, I've received new instructions this day. We're going back to the old way of pointing the brushes. We was losing too much paint in the cloth.
But
Yes, Grace? Something you wish to say?
Dr. Von Shishaki told me not to do that. He said it's unsanitary.
Unsanitary? Well, I can't hardly believe he'd say such a thing. We've done this as long as I've been here. You must have misunderstood him.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're not to get new brushes until you're done with the old. And they've got to be so bad that they can't get a point no more.
You can't make quota like that.
Well, you'll do your best since I have my instructions.
I need a new brush.
It's not for us to be asking questions, is it? It's for us to do the work.
I have my instructions, girls. I have my instructions.
Here's an instruction for you, McNeil. Let some of the starch out of your corset.
Was she at the funeral?
McNeil, are you kidding? You think she'd cross the street for her own mother?
Most everybody else was, though. You was about the only girl from the floor who wasn't there.
I wanted to go, but Mom was working and I had to watch the little ones.
You could have brought them.
All 7?
Well, if it was me, I'd have tried to get there.
Just lay off. Grace feels bad as it is.
Were many of the fellas there?
Oh yeah, lots of fellas from downstairs. Mr. Roth from the front office, Dr. Von Shishaki was there, and Mr. Reeder.
And he left early.
So, he was there all the same. Oh, and Grace, you know that fellow from Crystallizing? What was his name? The fellow with the red hair? You know who I mean.
Oh, the tall fellow with the freckles?
Yeah, he snaps his fingers all the time.
George.
Jerry.
I think it's George.
It's Jerry. Jerry Malone. Oh, he was the one who was always talking to Amalia in the day room.
That's right. Ooh, Grace, when the master's over, he goes over the coffin, and he goes like this, he goes.
No.
Yes.
Really? Really? For pity's sakes.
Well, he did. Nobody could believe it.
So what if he did?
So what? He was in love with her. That's so what. Don't you think so, Grace?
Well, I guess he had to be, if he did that.
And can you imagine if he was in love with her and he never told her, never could bring himself to say, because she was so beautiful and he was so shy. But it's too late. Their love is forever thwarted. and he'll never get the chance to ever again.
Poor Amalia.
Poor Amalia.
Poor kid.
Her family took an awful bad grace. Albina, Quinta, everybody. Every one of them crying. Even her father, crying so bad. I never saw a man cry, and not like that. Just bawling, like a baby.
And you know why, too?
Because their daughter had died.
Well, she had died wrong.
Irene, don't go spreading stories.
It's not a story. Albina told us. No reason Grace shouldn't know.
Know what? Know what? Amalia?
Ain't it awful? Albina said her father's fit to be tied too. 6 girls at home, and ain't none of them ever going to a dance again.
All because Amalia up and died from syphilis. I can't help it, that's what she died from.
You don't know that for sure.
It's on the death certificate.
Anemia and complications from syphilis.
But Amalia was ever so nice.
Guess she got around more than we knew.
Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe the doctor got it wrong.
Come on.
He could have got it wrong. Doctors are wrong sometimes.
That's true. Remember what doctor said about Aunt Ivy?
What's Mama got to do with it?
Irene, don't you remember? Up until the day she died, doctor said Aunt Ivy would be fine. Said, take a cup of tea, get a good night's rest. 2 days later, we were taken up to Rosedale Cemetery.
Girls, your attention, please. The gentlemen are here to make an announcement.
Thank you, Mrs. McNeil. Girls, we're here to put a few rumors to rest.
And to explain some changes, yeah?
Yes, as some of you may have heard by now, Dr. Von Sashaki is stepping down, and he wanted to take this opportunity
To make this goodbye, and Mr. Reader has kindly consented. Some of you I've known since you were little girls, coming here during the war, working so hard, day after day at the bench. 200, 300, some of you, $500 a day. So excited to be a part of our work here. When this company, I start in my own kitchen, mixing up the paint, I knew I found something miraculous to make life better, easier. And now, what do I read? More and more uses the alpha as a writer. More's not even possible.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. Now, girls, the doctor is a very busy man and must be on his way. So let's all wish him the very best of luck in his new business venture. Very good.
And Mr. Reader, let us good luck wish to you also, as the plate he steps as our new company president. Our congratulations to you.
Thank you.
When Mr. Reader came 4 years ago to us, I saw in him a young man of great enterprise
Thank
and
you.
great ambition.
Yes, thank you.
Little did I guess the direction your ambition would take. But one of the things that makes this country great is the opportunity it presents to a young man and his friends.
And so, girls.
And so, ladies, let us wish Mr. Reader the very best in the new direction he intends the company to take.
New direction?
This is slow down and dial, Clinton.
No,
And
Doctor.
this is moving into the medical market. There's going to be lots of changes, yeah?
What the doctor is referring to, some of our larger customers are setting up their own doll painting studios.
Which means less luck for our girls here.
In the short run, things may be slower here. However, the Waterbury Block Company in Connecticut will need help setting up its new studio. We are intending to make an announcement next week. We'll make it now. Mrs. McNeil?
Well, we'll be asking some of you girls to go on up there.
The work is supervisory in nature, which means more pay. You have some girls in mind.
Louise Colden was one, Sarah Dutch, Lena McCarthy, and Catherine Schwab. I have the entire list downstairs. I'll post it today.
Fine. Well, there you have it, girls. As we're all on the clock, we'll leave you to your work.
Thank you, ladies. My best wishes to you.
That's back to work with you girls!
You're gonna do it, Catherine? You gonna take that job?
Would you, Grace? Would you go to Connecticut?
Oh, I don't know. It's awful far from home. Tommy would have a fit.
Oh, come on, Grace. It'd be fun. Wouldn't it be fun, Irene? Irene?
Irene, honey, are you all right?
Huh? Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I be all right? What?
Your mouth is bleeding.
You got money to provide?
How much?
Enough to get married on?
Don't take much to get married on. Do you have enough to stay married on?
You let us get married. We'll figure that out.
Are you still even, Tommy?
It's good.
You're going to get fat.
Gotta keep up his strength. He works hard for his money.
Ma, don't start.
I didn't say nothing. It was your father who hit the roof over it.
He didn't hit the roof.
You should have seen the man's face, Tom, when he found out Grace wasn't working no more. Most girls would give their eye teeth for a job like that. Good money, easy pay, nice looking fellows around the plant.
You didn't tell me about them, Grace.
Wasn't that many of them? Hardly seem worth the mention.
And she leaves it all behind for reasons unknown. I'm tired up there, she says. Are you tired of the paycheck? I says. Who needs a paycheck? She says. I got me a boyfriend to take me out Saturdays.
Oh, she said that?
Oh, you know I didn't. And for your information, I got a job. I started the bank on Monday.
Oh yeah, the bank. And what's it pay?
Enough?
Enough. Always enough. You know what that means, Tom? It'll come close to what they pay up at the Radium plant.
It's office work.
Office work. Well, I guess you'll be spending more money on clothes then.
Boy, she's really steamed at you.
I don't see what difference it makes so long as I'm working somewhere.
It don't make no difference to me. I just thought you liked it up there.
Sure, I liked it. I worked there 4 years.
So, I've been delivering mail 8 years. Plan to keep on delivering mail another 20 or 30 years. If I'm lucky. Nothing like steady work and a good pension to help you sleep at night.
I don't have a pension, and I sleep just fine.
I bet you do. So, Grace, why'd you quit?
Lots of girls are quitting. Work is slow. And besides, ever since Irene left, it just isn't as much fun. And wouldn't you rather have a girlfriend who works in a bank?
Not as much as I'd like to have a wife who doesn't work anywhere.
Close your eyes. I got a surprise for you.
Yeah? Want me to pull the shades too?
Not that kind of surprise. Close your eyes. Now open.
Wallpaper?
For the baby's room.
You won't kiss me now, you're talking about babies?
There's going to be babies eventually, Tommy.
Well, sure, Grace, but you know, most girls that get married before they start decorating the nursery.
Plan ahead for once. Pick one.
They're both the same.
No, they aren't. This one has big flowers, and this one has little flowers. So pick one.
There's some kind of test.
No, it's just wallpaper.
This is some kind of test.
Pick one, Tommy.
That one.
Really?
The other one then.
But which one do you like?
They're both nice.
This one's pretty, don't you think?
That one then.
But I want you to like it too.
If you like it, I like it. Wallpaper's wallpaper.
No, it isn't. You gotta pick something you can stand to look at for 20 years.
Same way you pick women.
Keep it up, smarty pants. You won't never get that kiss.
This one, hands down.
I like it too. A nice neutral yellow that goes with either a boy or a girl. And until the baby comes, you can use the room for other things.
Yeah? Like what?
Like a painting studio, maybe?
A painting studio, maybe. Didn't you get enough of that at work?
Not the kind I wanted to do, Tommy. I used to do watercolors in school. And ever since I went to work, I don't have no time. What with watching the kids and helping Mom, once we get married, I just want some time, just a little time to myself. So I can do watercolors. Or oils, maybe? Maybe portraits in oil? I can paint your picture if you want.
Sure, why not? Paint a big picture of me, we'll hang it in the outhouse. All our friends will come around just to see the can so they can look at it.
Or the way you talk sometimes.
Oh, Grace, you want to paint pictures? Paint pictures. I ain't gonna stop you.
You say that now, but once we're married, you'll change your tune.
Sure, I'll be whistling Dixie.
Wait till you come home some night, all wore out. Some Christmas, maybe, when every customer on your routes had 3 times the mail. And maybe some dog took after you. And some old lady kept you waiting on her stoop, telling you all about her grandchildren. And you wouldn't have the heart to tell her you can't talk. I know you. So you'll come home all cranky and late besides, hungry, wanting your dinner. And there I am, with my easel set up in the kitchen, a drop cloth over the floor, my paints on the table, and your dinner nowhere in sight. What would you say then?
Better be a picture of me you're painting?
I know what you'd say. Where's my dinner? That's what you'd say. Where's my dinner?
Well, sure, Grace, but I still admire the painting. I just want to do it on a full stomach is all. So, how'd I do? Pick the right wallpaper?
I don't know. Maybe I'll go look at stripes.
Stripes, polka dots, who cares, Grace? Let's just get married. You're plenty old enough. Tell your mom we'll just run off.
Tommy! We are not running off. We are going to do this right. A nice church wedding with flowers and music. And then a week at the seashore. Just us. And after that, we'll get set up in a place of our own. You'll see. It'll be worth the wait.
Your mouth hurt?
Yeah. The doctor wants to pull another tooth. In the back.
Well, what's a tooth?
Life is a book that we study. Some of its leaves spring aside. There it was written, my buddy, that we must part, you and I. Nights are long since you went away. I think about you all through the day, my buddy, my buddy. Nobody quite so true. Miss your voice, the touch of your hand, just long to know that.
Hazel Cruiser, any connection to the others?
Only by virtue of employment.
Except she's got a good lawyer.
Knows how to write a good letter anyway, that lawyer.
And she no longer works here.
Left 6 months ago.
That makes 4 now.
3.
Well, 4 if you count the Mejia girl.
I wouldn't include her.
She worked here.
And she also worked other places. And what she died from, you couldn't catch here. At least, I don't think you can.
That's not funny, Charlie. Besides, that's just idle talk.
In my experience, there's usually something to that idle talk when it comes to girls like that.
From a large family, wasn't she?
Italians, the conditions they live in. 10, 12 people in 3 rooms. It's a wonder they don't all die of one infection or another.
3 then. How many dead?
Only Miss Mejia, but I haven't heard from her people.
It's too late for them anyway. The statute of limitations is 2 years. But Miss Cruiser's another story. She's in a position to make some trouble now.
In all the time I've been here, no one has so much as slipped on the floor. And now this.
We're talking about 4 girls. Out of how many hundreds they've employed?
6, 700 over the years.
And some of them are sick when they got here. One girl you hired was a complete cripple. Couldn't even climb up the stairs. Her father carried her to the studio every morning.
Well, it didn't make any difference to me how she got up the stairs. She was a fast worker and a very sweet little girl.
But she was in poor health.
She needed the work.
Arthur, Charlie.
And not just for the money. To have a purpose. That's what work does, Charlie. It gives us a purpose. I don't see any reason why we should stop hiring.
When they get sick and try to blame us for it, might want to reconsider that policy.
Let's see what Dr. Drinker has to say.
Dr. Drinker.
Some professor at the Harvard School of Industrial Hygiene.
He chairs the department, and he's agreed to take a look at our operation.
Don't you think we're jumping the gun a bit, hiring him?
We've had 6 girls quit this week, and Mrs. McNeil tells me there could be more.
Girls come and go all the time.
It's never been like this. These girls are terrified. We've got to do something to calm them.
Letting Drinker examine them? That sounds to me like a recipe for mass hysteria.
Well, tell them it's a routine physical. Edward,
Companies give physicals all the time.
and Drinker will start next month.
In the meantime, I recommend we make an offer to Miss Cruiser.
Settled.
There's no proof her problems are connected to us.
If she sues, believe me, you won't like the publicity it brings. And neither will your investors.
You think this will affect the stock offering?
Don't you?
Wonderful. We'll open at 30, close at 10.
We're not open at all.
But if we give this girl something, that will keep her quiet.
It would be a condition of the settlement.
Maybe we better do it.
Suppose this lawyer has a racket going. He finds sick girls and talks them into making suits. Then we reward him for his larceny.
Unless Miss Cruiser genuinely believes she got sick here.
It could be like Charlie said. She Comes from a large immigrant family. Not well educated. Not a lot of resources.
A few $100s make a big difference to a girl like that.
Certainly. Buy some medicine, pay a few doctor's bills. From the sound of that letter, I don't think the girl's long to live anyway.
So, it would be a gesture of decency then.
Exactly.
What do you think we should offer?
Some people rave about summer, and some people rave about fall. Some people rave about winter, and think it's best of all.
March 24th, 1924. Jack Youngwood here for the North Letter.
Nancy Jane Harlan for the graphics. The graphics only go reporter.
Could radium water pose a cure for crippling arthritis? Scientific studies suggest a connection.
Dateline, Orange, New Jersey. Radium water products offer a miracle cure for crippling arthritis.
Some patients reported a significant abatement in their symptoms.
Miss Jerry Michaels of the Bronx tells how radium water transformed her life.
My pain got so bad I couldn't hardly bend over.
While others reported only mild relief.
This poor, brave woman could not even bend down to kiss her little ones goodnight.
And I got 3. Let me tell you, they are a handful.
Dr. Harrison Martland, Chief Medical Examiner at Essex County, commented on the study.
Preliminary at best.
Your recommendations, Dr. Martland.
I advise further study, further study.
Then Miss Michaels tried Radithor.
They said it would help my rheumatism, so I drank a bottle a day for a month. Wasn't cheap, but I was desperate.
The test sample size was questionably small.
Well, first off, it felt like I'd been hit by a bolt of lightning. It was that powerful. Now I drink a bottle a week just to maintain my health. I hang laundry and scrub the kitchen floor, same way I've always done.
Dr. William J.A. Bailey of Orange, inventor of Radithor, reports strong demand for his product.
Dr. William Bailey of Orange announces sales of Radithor exceed 100,000 cases worldwide.
Radioactivity is one of the most remarkable agents in medical science. I drink Radithor myself and can vouch for its power.
A bottle a day?
At $1 a bottle.
Worth every penny.
Yes, indeed. Before, I was the picture of lethargy. Before I discovered the amazing, vitalizing powers of radium water. Now look at me. I'm nearly 50 years old and I have the energy of a man in his 30s.
You rather look like a man in his 30s.
Well, thanks.
A testament to the tonic's potency.
Or the seller's creativity.
Radithor, it is perpetual sunshine.
And a perpetual moneymaker for its inventor.
Is there no end to what science can do?
Maybe we should have made an appointment. You don't need no appointment.
But it's a busy place, Catherine. If you don't have an appointment, maybe you should make one.
I shouldn't need no appointment for this.
I'm sorry. I couldn't find anything under Shaw.
No, it's under Rudolph.
Rudolph?
The girl I'm asking about, Irene Rudolph.
Did she file the complaint?
No, the dentist did.
The dentist?
Dr. Neff, Irene's dentist. He said she might have bossy jaw and was going to complain to the health department. But when I asked him about it, he said he hadn't heard nothing. It's been more than 6 months now.
Bossy jaw, you said?
Yes.
Catherine, it could have been like your doctor said, a blood infection.
Yeah, but what gave it to her? What was it from?
From dirt. You get infections from dirt?
From dirt? Her face puffed up like a pumpkin. Her jaw was so bad she couldn't eat nothing. You think you get something like that from little dirt? You get it from phosphorus. They're telling everybody it's radium in that paint, but it's really phosphorus that makes it glow.
Well, honestly, Catherine, you can't really believe that.
You saw her, Grace.
Catherine, if If it was like you said, they would never let you work up there in the first place.
Sure, they just shut the place down. Shut it down? Who? Who's gonna shut it down? I don't know, the county? Honestly, Grace, you are such an idiot.
Hey.
How are they gonna shut it down if they don't know about it? Huh? Everything of that?
Now come on.
It's all right, Tommy.
She ain't got no business talking to you like that.
She's just upset.
Upset? She's gone around the bend. She probably thinks they're dumping arsenic in the drinking water. Next, they'll be snatching up babies to stoke the furnace.
Go ahead and laugh. You won't be laughing so hard when it's you coming in here 6 months from now asking after Grace.
For crying out loud.
Catherine, it's just a toothache. Yeah, that's how it started for Irene. Just a toothache. You wait, Grace. You wait. You're gonna wake up one morning, pain so bad, you won't be able to open your mouth.
Stop it.
So weak and sick, you won't be able to stand up. Your jaw hurting so bad, you won't be able to eat nothing. And the pain so bad, you won't be able to sleep.
Catherine, I said stop it. Grace, it's fine. Right, Grace?
Irene Rudolph?
That's it.
She worked at the Radium plant?
Yes, sir.
Nothing.
Huh?
The company is in full compliance with all state health and labor regulations. They ordered an analysis of the paint and...
Let me see that.
Miss, really?
Who's Miss Young?
That's the health officer. Miss...
Paint is harmless compound of radium and zinc?
As I was saying, the analysis shows there's no phosphorus in the paint. There's no phosphorus anywhere in the plant.
There. You see, Catherine?
Miss Young toured the plant herself and found nothing amiss. I'm sorry.
I guess we can go get lunch then.
I want to file another complaint.
They already did an investigation.
I want to file another complaint!
Catherine, these folks, they're awful busy here.
I want to file another complaint.
I just don't see what good this is going to do, Catherine, to make such a fuss this way.
Grace, 3 surgeries, and they wanted to cut her again. She finally said no. She knew. What was left of her jaw had rotted so bad, the smell was terrible. And Grace, the worst of it is, I couldn't look at her. Irene was so afraid of being alone, and I left her alone. When she died, it was the middle of the night, and nobody was with her.
I'm sorry. Can we have another form? My friend would like to file a complaint.
Another complaint if the girl's still sick?
No, she died.
Wait right here.
Dad was by to see me yesterday. It's never enough of him. Just how ordinary have to have a mission in life.
And you do.
No, I have a business plan.
Arthur, you can't tell me you wouldn't help this man if you could.
If I could, I can't give him a job that doesn't exist.
What about Dan Lane?
Dan,
Maybe he could use some help.
in the laboratory, Dan needs a trained technician, not a bricklayer. Why don't we send him to Mrs. Middleton? Don't you women have a social club for things like this?
You mean the Women's Club Civics Committee?
Right.
Yes, the club takes an interest in such cases, though we're not an employment service either, which is why I thought you could help them.
Oh, you do love being married to the company president.
It has its advantages.
Ever think of trading it in?
Did you?
I got my suit shine this morning, and as I sat there and watched the boy work, I thought, this is quite the establishment. And the work walks in, and the work walks out. No inventory, no warehouse, no health inspectors, no stock price.
And you'll trade it all in for your own shoe shine stand.
And less headaches that way.
So you're in one of those moves again. It can't be the market. It went up today.
Now you're reading the financial pages.
I have to keep myself entertained somehow. So what happened today? You're acting very strange.
Am I? I'm sorry.
You can tell me, you know.
There's nothing to tell. Really. This will be your best year ever.
So it's the prospects of success you find so disheartening.
I'll get my checkbook.
What for?
Your bricklayer.
Artie, he needs a job, not charity. What is it your father says? A working man needs to work.
It wears on his soul not to work. Well, if it's a matter of soul, that's different. I'll have him talk to Dan.
Artie.
But I make no promises.
No promises.
To your help.
How long you had this drainage?
A week or two. Heard something awful, Dr. Nath.
Anything else bothering you?
My back hurts some too.
You're back now. You seen your regular doctor?
He says it's nerves.
Nerves.
About my wedding and all.
This ain't no case of nerves. Hope you told him that.
What do you think?
Think you better schedule that surgery.
Couldn't we put it off a little? Till after my wedding?
You don't have that surgery. You won't have no wedding.
Huh?
I want you to listen to me, Miss Fryer. Your jawbone is decaying. That black pus oozing out of your gums, it's the bone itself.
That's impossible.
To Mr. Arthur Reeder from Cecil Drinker. Enclosed is our report.
Finally.
We believe the trouble in your plant is due to the radium.
The radium?
It can't be as bad as all that.
This can't be.
You put off that surgery, it will develop into a septic condition. It could be fatal.
The blood changes in your employees can be explained on no other grounds.
Everything I've got, I saved for my wedding.
Photographic films carried by employees show heavy fogging,
Well, I got a suggestion for you.
and we suspect high levels of gamma radiation throughout the plant.
Go down to the radium plant and explain your situation.
Go to the company.
We realize no proof can be offered at the present.
Once you see what kind of shape you're in,
This is impossible!
you gotta feel obligated to help you out.
But in view of the material in the literature
It's a mistake!
and the facts disclosed by our investigation,
I don't see how they could refuse.
we recommend immediate and drastic remedial action.
Look, if you want, I can write to them for you. They can work through me. Just pay my bills directly.
You think they do that?
Charlie!
You got a more obligation, don't you think?
I guess so.
Look, we'll do it now. I'll get some paper.
He has to be wrong. That's all. He's wrong. Charlie, he has to be wrong.
He must
several hundred in ore.
The entire backyard is filled with tailings.
Radium is present in good amounts all over the property.
If it's the radium, then incident of illness should be highest in the laboratory.
And no one there is sick.
Then perhaps it's some combination then of the radium with the zinc.
Or something peculiar to our plants alone.
Some bacteria perhaps in the brushes.
It can't be the radium. There are dozens of application plants across the country, and none has ever reported anything like this.
The Department of Labor wants to see the reports.
Yes, I'm aware.
How do we answer them? This tears us to pieces. What are we going to do?
They want to see the report. Well, send them this.
One page?
The most important page.
Drinker will never stand for this.
Drinker works for us. This is a proprietary report. What we do with it is our business.
But the Department of Labor.
We just need time, Charlie. Just a little time.
They could shut us down for this.
Scientists! Government men! They have no idea what it takes to run a business. Von Sashaki thought advertising was a dirty word. He laughed at the very idea of promotion. I can't tell you how many times I walked into that man's office and he turned a deaf ear to everything I told him. But we showed him. We showed him, Charlie. Look at us. We are the world's largest single supplier of radium. The largest in the world. You know what it took for us to get here? Do you think I'm going to stand idly by and let him drag our good name through the mud? Trust me, Charlie.
Dr. Flynn, it's awful nice of you to come all this way.
Not at all, my dear, not at all.
I told the surgeon you were coming over, so he gave me the results of my blood work.
Excellent.
And so?
I must say, Miss Fryer, your blood looks better than mine.
It does?
That's what happens to an old man who smokes. Now tell me, what else is wrong here?
My feet and back mostly. I've had to wear a brace for a while.
So I see. And this is before you left the company, or after?
After I left. Dr. Ness says this all has to do with the radium plant. I know another girl from the plant who died from it, Irene Rudolph.
Oh, yes. Terrible thing. Vincent's angina.
What's that?
That's no strange condition of the mouth, my dear.
From the radium?
Oh, no, no, no. An unfortunate and rare result of poor dental care. So let this be a lesson to you. Always brush your teeth.
There's something else in the papers about this. About other girls who got sick. One girl I worked with for a while, she's in the hospital in New York. The doctors don't know what to do. They've never seen anything like it.
Miss Fryer, don't tell me you pay any attention to those stories. Those stories are not scientific. Reporters are not scientific. They do not follow scientific methods. They work to sell, not to educate. A scientist is not concerned with what sells. He is concerned with the truth. He undertakes years of painstaking study to arrive at an understanding of natural, intricate processes that most people could never presume to comprehend. You would do well to listen to science and ignore what's printed in the papers, because I can tell you right now, radium has nothing to do with what's ailing you.
It doesn't.
Not in the least.
Then what is ailing me?
Poor diet, Miss Fryer. Poor diet.
But Dr. Neff...
Dr. Neff is a dentist, not a physician. What you have is a vitamin deficiency. You must eat more fresh fruit.
Hard to do in the winter.
And raw meat as well. That'll help with the anemia. Raw calves, liver particularly. Cooked, you must eat it twice a week at a minimum. Oh, no, Miss Fryer. I'm a scientist, and I take a purely scientific interest in your situation. By allowing me to examine you, you're helping me advance my own studies. I thank you. Call me anytime, day or night.
Okay, Dr. Flynn. Thanks.
Happy to be of service, my dear.
Dr. Frederick Flynn, PhD, Physiology, Columbia University. PhD? That's not a real doctor!
my findings, Mr. Reader.
He's seen half a dozen girls used to work at the plant. Word I hear, he's working for the company.
An objective evaluation, I trust.
The source of my funding has no bearing on my research.
And I let that fella examine me.
Didn't examine her, per se. It was not a medical examination, per se.
Nevertheless, you're able to offer her some useful advice.
I did my best for her.
Every girl he sees, it's the same thing. Nothing wrong with you.
Your blood is better than mine, he says.
And how are you doing on the rest of the report?
The animal studies I conducted revealed no adverse effects from radium. The problem, as you suspected, is one of personal hygiene only.
I can't believe somebody would do something like that. Straight out lie to you like that?
Nothing surprises me.
It's just like you said, Catherine. Those people will say anything. They'll do anything.
Except the right thing.
Well, we're gonna make them, Catherine. We're gonna make sure somebody hears about this.
I'm most grateful, Dr. Flynn, but I'm particularly grateful to hear that the young lady you examined is doing so much better.
Didn't examine her. No, I merely consulted with her.
And all the same, she's doing much better now, isn't that so?
From what I can see, Mr. Reader, she seems to be on the road to recovery.
Edison.
My statement is fees and expenses.
Mr. Lee will draw you a check.
Want anything?
My throat's a little dry.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Miss Wiley.
You're not a member of the Women's Club.
No, ma'am.
Are you the guest of a member?
No, ma'am, but Miss Wiley.
I am sure Miss Wiley would be happy to see you during her regular business hours.
I'm not leaving until I see Miss Wiley.
It's all right, Miss Middleton. It's fine. You must be Miss Fryer.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Young at the health department, she said I should come see you. I know I should have stopped by your office, but I've missed a lot of work lately and didn't want to miss no more.
No need to apologize. I've been meaning to call you myself. Please, sit down.
Me and Catherine, we wrote to the company about our troubles, but we didn't hear nothing. So we went to see a couple of lawyers, only they said there's nothing they can do. Since it's been so long since we left the company, something about the law won't allow it.
The statute of limitation.
Right. And one lawyer, he said he tried to sue anyhow, only wants $1,000 up front. I've already spent everything I saved for my wedding on doctors and dentists and hospitals, and I still don't know what's wrong exactly. And Tommy, that's my fella, he says he don't care. He wants to get married anyhow. But I just wonder, what good can I do in like this, Miss Wiley? If I could just get my compensation, then maybe I could settle my debts. And then I wouldn't feel like I was saddling Tommy with such a burden. I'm sorry to ramble on at you like this. I'm just so tired of being pushed around.
I don't blame you.
Miss Young at the health department, she said the Consumer League had, what did she say, clout?
Well, I'd like to think so. We've certainly had our share of successes.
Can you help us then?
Tell me, Miss Fryer, just how far are you willing to go find a lawyer to take your case. Someone willing to do it on a contingency. That means you won't have to pay him unless you won. Would you be willing to sue?
I want my compensation.
Of course you do. Now, suppose the company says here's some money for you, Miss Fryer. Only you are to say nothing about what you've agreed to. You are to tell no one of how you got sick.
Keep it quiet, you mean?
Yes.
That don't seem right.
It isn't right. But that's what they'll do, Miss Fryer. They'll try to buy your silence. Is it for sale?
No. No, ma'am, it isn't.
Good.
So you will help us?
I think I can help you, Miss Fryer, if you're willing to take some chances.
Chances?
We'll start by putting you on page 1.
Page 1? You wanted to talk to the newspapers?
Not just one newspaper. Many, many newspapers.
Is that really necessary? All we want is for Grace to get her compensation.
Tommy, let her finish.
I understand your concerns, but this company has already shown it's willing to go to extremes to protect itself. No, I'm afraid the only way we'll get to them is to hit them where it matters most, their public image. Once every newspaper in America tells your story, how you're sorely treated, how you suffered, how the company denied all responsibility. When that happens, believe me, Arthur Reeder will come to the table with his hat in his hands.
All right, Miss Wiley.
I understand it's a little frightening.
It's okay. Right now I'm more angry than I am scared.
Good. You hang on to that anger, Miss Fryer. Only be sure no one sees it.
Ma'am?
Public sympathy, Miss Fryer. That is our strongest weapon. But the public doesn't have much sympathy for an angry woman.
December 4th, 1928. Jack Youngwood reporting for the New York Ledger.
Nancy Jane Harlan for the New York Graphic.
On the strange case of the Radium girls,
Who claim they were poisoned at the hands of their employer.
and now seek their day in court.
$250,000?
That's the price tag on their suffering.
$250,000?
Actually, it's all a sham.
What do you mean? Those girls were very sick.
Sick of working, sure.
Doctors say Radium girls have only a year left to live.
Only 1 year to live and 250 grand to spend? What would you do with that kind of money?
What would you do? These are last suffering days on Earth. What would you do with $250,000?
I'd write a wardrobe, like I read castles.
I'd give it on a charity.
Then I'd travel the world, first class, with all of my friends.
I'd try the stock market.
I buy my wife a ring with the diamond the size of New Hampshire.
I'd use it to pay my medical bills and pay off the second mortgage on my house, the one my father took out to pay for
Grace Fryer sits at home,
Suffering bravely through this entire ordeal.
struggling valiantly to keep up her flagging spirits.
For the sake of her family and her friends.
It hurts to smile, but I try to smile. I know if I don't smile, I'll go crazy.
Tell us, Miss Fryer, how does it feel knowing you have so little time left?
I try not to think about it.
But it must get to you sometime.
Knowing what you've been through.
And the company's getting fat off your labor.
And
Move over the wires. I am not so naive as to believe that the plaintiff's attorney has nothing to do with it.
What's your proposal, Mr. Markland?
$1,500 to each girl.
$1,500.
That's not even a year's wages.
We think it's very generous, considering your case won't survive the statute of limitations.
This is a case in equity, sir. The Chancery Court will come to a different conclusion.
The Chancery Court can't rewrite the law, and the law is clear. 2 years from the date of the injury. Your clients are out of time. 2
years from the date the cause of injury is discovered.
Very clever, Mr. Barry. Very creative. I have to admire your imagination. You have a long way to go before you convince the judge.
And in the meantime, Mr. Markley, the press will continue to take a great interest in the story and the company's complete indifference to its workers.
No doubt that'll prove to be good press for the Consumers League. Then you accuse us of exploiting these girls.
You're the one hiding behind the statute of limitations.
Hiding, Miss Wiley?
You know very well the law never anticipated a situation like this. These girls were dying years before anyone knew the cause.
Before anyone knew. Does that include the U.S. Radium Corporation, Miss Wiley? When, or I should say if, this case goes to trial, I only hope that's your opening argument, Mr. Barry. You will have made a defense. See you at the hearing.
The arrogance of that man.
Remind me again, the purpose of these articles, Miss Wiley.
Public sympathy, Mr. Barry. That's the engine of reform.
You are antagonizing the company.
Then the strategy is working.
And what about the girls? How does it make them feel to read in a dozen different newspapers that they have so little time to live?
Mr. Barry, surely you can see. The U.S. Radium Corporation cares nothing about the girls it's poisoned. But the average housewife in Orange cares very deeply. And so do millions of other women across the country. These women shop, they buy watches. Markley can be as smug as he likes, but the Consumers League campaign will lead to only one outcome. And he knows it. That's why he was here today.
I only hope you're right, Miss Wiley.
Public sympathy, Mr. Barry. Wait and see.
Dear Miss Schwab, I read of your sad story in the Boston Globe, and I'm so sorry for your plight. It seems in this time of rapid advancement, the well-being of the average worker is overlooked. I would like to share with you girls the key to my own good health at the age of 92. It is called Christian Science.
Dear Miss Fryer, I read of your woeful situation in the Atlanta Constitution, and I'm willing to offer you a solution. Phenacine, a wonder tonic made of all natural ingredients. Phenacine will restore your health and vitality. We are willing to offer you girls a lifetime supply of Phenacine in exchange to the exclusive rights to use all your pictures in our advertisements.
Dear girl, I read about you in the business today. I run 100 head of cattle up here very well by myself. I've always longed for a companion, and am well equipped to offer you a comfortable home in your final hours. A girl like you has suffered so much. Don't you think you deserve a few fleeting hours of happiness? Sincerely, your admirer, Leonard F. Watkins. P.S. Enclosed in my pictures.
Look at this, Catherine. This man actually sent a picture. You all right, Catherine?
Bleeding again.
Shall I get the nurse?
No, let's do this before it'll stop.
Maybe we should go.
No, don't go.
Don't you need to sleep?
Who can sleep? I never sleep.
Well, you'll sleep tomorrow.
Yeah, I might not wake up.
Of course she'll wake up.
Not if it don't go so well. Sometimes you don't come out of it so good. My mother's cousin went into the hospital for her appendix, and she didn't come home again.
Well, you just can't think that way, Catherine, that's all. Look at all this mail. Miss Wiley said people would be on our side, and she sure was right. Here's one from California.
What if we don't win?
Of course we'll win.
Yeah, but what if we don't? My father will lose his house, and we'll be on the street. You'll be on the street too. And your father must owe thousands, and you and Tommy will never get married. How can you stand it, Grace?
Catherine, please.
No, how can Tom stand it? I don't ever hear him complain.
Catherine, once the judge hears our testimony, he's gonna rule for us. They all just need to get one look at us. It'll be over in a day.
Think so?
Sure. Once they see what kind of shape we're in, we'd be awful hard to ignore, don't you think?
That'd be something then, wouldn't it? To see the look on Mr. Reader's face when we get up on the stand.
Now, you want to read some more letters?
They have no vanilla, so I got some chocolate.
Took you long enough.
Don't get on me. I had 6 people stop me on the way over here. All of them reporters, asking after you.
Waiting for me to die.
Nobody is waiting for you to die.
It's true. One of them called my mother, asking if I had died yet, and when she said no, sounded disappointed.
Have some of this. You'll feel better.
Evening, girls! How about a picture?
For the love of Mike, what are you doing?
We need some pictures for the graphics exclusive on the girls.
Exclusive? What are you talking about?
$5,000, that's what. What do you say, Grace? Sound good to you? Think you could use $5,000?
I don't understand.
Perhaps you're familiar with Bernard McFadden.
Who? That faith healer?
Herbalist, Mr. Creeder, herbalist. Bernard McFadden's patented herbal therapy is just the thing to get these girls back on their feet. And the graphic will pay for it. All we ask is the exclusive rights to their story from here on out. See for yourself.
You want to pay us to go see Bernard McFadden?
Easy money, huh?
Let me see that.
They're serious, Grace.
The graphic always does business on the up and up.
I don't know.
Grace, what does your father own the house?
I don't know exactly.
And that last hospital bill, that was a couple hundred at least.
At least.
So maybe we should think about it.
And all we do is talk to this herbalist fellow?
Of course, we'll have to get our money's worth. A series of pictures following the course of treatment, your illness, recovery, or otherwise, depending on how it goes.
And then you print whatever you want.
Maybe we add some color. Everybody adds color.
That don't sound so bad.
Maybe we should talk to Miss Wiley about this first.
Miss Wiley, what's it to her? You're the one with bills to pay.
Wouldn't be right to do something like this without talking to Miss Wiley.
You're a big girl, Grace. Can't you make your own decisions?
Of course I can make my own decisions.
You'd take it if it came from the company.
The company owes us a lot more than that.
If you ever see it.
Grace, maybe we should do it.
It just don't feel right.
You're gonna talk to these reporters anyhow. Why not get something out of it?
He's right, you know. Why give your story away when people are crazy to read it? Believe me, you girls could cash in big. The day we ran the feature on you, bang! Sold out of every copy at every newsstand. Everybody can sympathize with the plight of some poor, sick girl facing certain death with no hope of fulfillment in motherhood.
I'd like you to go now. My friend is tired. She needs her rest.
At least think about it, Grace.
Sure, think it over. I understand you're worried about what people will say, but hey, you gotta look out for your own interest here. There's no reason you shouldn't get something out of all of this. Look out for number one, that's the way. Everyone else is out to get what they can for sure. Why should you sit back and keep your nose clean when everyone else is up to their elbows in it? lifting it out of her mouth, as you can see.
That's all right, Dr. Neff. You can put that away.
Perhaps you'd like to look at it on an x-ray. This was an expensive case to treat, and I never did get no compensation. She just died, and her family never did pay.
I sympathize, Dr. Neff, but what has that to do with us?
Here it is straight. A lot more girls are gonna come out claiming they got sick working here. So I'm suggesting we do some business. I scratch your back, you scratch mine, that sort of thing.
I'm not following.
Say you were to give me a list of girls who worked here. I'd see to it that there were no more lawsuits.
You think you could cure them?
Put out a cure? No. I'm saying I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
How so, Dr. Neff?
I've examined the girls for radium necrosis, and I've come up with a more favorable diagnosis. Porphyria, say, or something else. Most of the cases will just die a natural death anyway, and the few that don't, we can push off to the side for a while until the statute of limitation kicks in, and it's too late to sue.
You'll persuade them. They haven't got a case against the company.
Exactly right. And if it did come out to court, I could testify that it was some other problem, and it'd be a strong testimony coming from the dentist who examined them.
What makes you so sure the girls will come to you?
They'll come to me quick if I don't charge them nothing.
Because we'd be paying you.
Exactly right. We understand each other, Mr. Reader.
Exactly what are you asking for, Dr. Neff?
10,000 for my trouble so far, and from every girl I agreed to see from here on out, $2 per visit, plus expenses for x-rays. Now, I'm suggesting a gentleman's agreement. Better off if it's not in writing.
No.
All right, we'll put it in writing.
Then we'll do nothing of the kind. Your proposal is immoral, and will have nothing to do with it.
Immoral, you say?
Mr.
You're
Lee.
a fine one to be talking about morals. When you got your own hired guns ready to testify.
And those are expert witnesses.
Expert witnesses, paid lackeys, more like it. And none of them got the dirt I got. If you're smart, you'll play ball with me. Believe me, there are plenty of other folks interested in the information.
You're threatening me.
Just a business proposition, Mr. Reader. Looking after my interests the same way you look after yours.
Mr. Lee, see Dr. Neff to the door.
All right, fine. You don't want to play ball? Fine. But believe me, when this all shakes out, I will be the one holding the short end of the stick.
Gentlemen, I want you all to make statements on what happened this morning. We'll send them to the State Dental Society. Then Dr. Neff will see who's playing ball, who is...
An excellent idea. I don't know. Perhaps we shouldn't be so quick to dismiss that proposal.
What do you mean?
We're in a very bad situation here, Mr. Reader.
That's true. Mr. Lee says we're having trouble getting girls to work here.
Yes, and we've lost some contracts because of it.
And it's only going to get worse.
The papers are full of stories about those girls.
Make them out to be safe.
And what defense can we put out?
Except to say, we'll try our case in court.
And in the court of public opinion, we've already lost.
Perhaps we should reconsider. It certainly wouldn't hurt to have a testimony from a dentist who treated those girls.
That could be very helpful to us. We should retain them.
Retain him as what? An extortionist?
As an expert.
Like Dr. Flynn.
Dr. Flynn is a highly respected professor at Columbia University. Neff is a neighborhood dentist.
But Dr. Neff treated some of those girls, didn't he?
And he didn't treat them. He consulted with them.
He dispensed medical advice, Arthur.
And it wasn't medical advice. It was an expert's opinion. A scientific opinion.
How about this? We retain them, but we don't put them on the stand. Just so we can keep them from testifying for the women.
That's the most important thing.
Yes, I agree. That's the most important thing. Would you agree to something like that, Mr. Reader? Mr. Reader?
Mr. Reader!
Edward, we can't possibly do this. We can't get into bed with a man like Neff.
Arthur's right. We don't want to do business with Neff.
You can hurt us. We have to take steps.
Neff has already given us everything we need. Give evidence, gentlemen. This is grounds for postponement.
months! 3 months to study an x-ray. It's outrageous. And the girls, did you see the girls? Their eyes like saucers, looking at me, terrified.
Mr. Barry.
I don't understand how they can push this back 3 more months. Catherine Schaub could barely appear in court, and Grace, she was trying so hard not to cry. And of course I had all the answers. Go home, girls, get some rest. That's the best I can do, is get some rest.
You're doing wonderfully, Mr. Barry. It's a difficult case.
I don't understand people like Markley and Rita. How can they play this kind of game with those poor girls sitting right there?
Maybe this will help to explain. I received a letter.
You'd think the company would be more interested in dealing with this, with all the publicity this has gotten. But it seems like Markley enjoys the sport of it. Things he can get away with. It's cold. Very cold.
Mr. Barry.
What's this?
It's from Catherine Drinker, Miss Cecil Drinker of Harvard. She's an industrial hygienist also. She worked with Dr. Drinker on his study of the radium plant. It was a joint effort, actually.
That's very interesting, Miss Wiley, but we've already read this document. There's nothing in it to help us.
You've only seen part of it, Mr. Barry. Please. This is the full report. I received it this morning. Miss Drinker has been following our story very closely in the papers, and she was particularly disturbed to read the last article in the ledger, the one that says her study clears the company.
He doctored the report. Reader doctored the report.
Apparently, he pulled out one page listing the blood conditions of a dozen employees and passed it off as a whole thing. Doesn't look so bad by itself, but within context, it's somewhat a different picture.
We can use this.
Yes, that will impress the judge.
The judge? Miss Wiley, I am not waiting 3 months to use this. I want you to call that contact you have up at the New York World. If Mr. Reader won't let us present our evidence in court, he can read about it in the newspaper.
January 12th, 1928. Jack Enwood here for the Ledger.
Nancy Jane Harlan for the graphic.
Radium girls go to court today.
Radium girls knock at the doors of justice. Will they be heard?
These poor injured girls face pain,
disfigurement,
ruin,
and death as the clock ticks away these precious moments.
A hearing begins in Chancery Court,
where the U.S. Radio Corporation demands a postponement.
Well, plaintiff's attorney Raymond Berry makes a shocking disclosure,
showing that the company lied to the Department of Labor,
showing that it distorted the results of a Harvard study,
concealing the ill effects of its product.
Read all about it in the Ledger.
Read it in the graphic. We care because you care.
Very bad.
You didn't read it?
I make a point not to these days.
If only other people would do the same. Mrs. Michaels from across the street, she walked right past me this morning, didn't say a word to me. And I know she saw me. And the women at the market and the green grocer, the way that they glance at each other. And at the club, Mrs. Middleton and the other ladies, the whispers.
Hey, why don't you put that away? Read the journal.
And
I
at
saw
the
it the
club
other
today,
day. Why don't you
somebody
read that?
actually had the nerve to say me. Is it true? Is it true she said, did your husband actually poison those women? I said, Miss Cowles, if you actually think it is true, then why would you speak to me at all? I certainly would not associate myself with a woman whose husband did such things.
And why do you go there then, if that's the way people are?
I've been a member for years.
And what do you want me to say, Diane? That I knew we were poisoning people, but we didn't want to stop because we're making too much money. Is that what you want me to say?
I certainly don't want you to say such a thing.
Even if it were true. Or especially if it were true.
Is it true?
Is that what you think?
What would you like me to
Oh,
think?
for God's sakes, Diane! Don't you see what's going on? It's Von Shop. He's behind all this. He's jealous of our success. He's been giving information to the Consumers League so they can railroad us.
Why would the Consumers
A bunch of radical women. Do-gooders. Well, half of them are Reds, probably. Socialists. That's what they are. Same thing with that club you belong to.
What?
You women think you can go around and fix the world's problems, while your husbands go out and make a living. You are going to quit that club.
Quit the club?
And stop talking to that idiot Mrs. Middleton.
You're
She
not
doesn't know
making any
anything.
sense.
None of those women know anything. You don't know anything.
Did you lie to the Department of Labor?
What?
Did you lie?
I didn't lie. I just didn't agree with Drinker's results.
Arthur.
I have a fiduciary duty to the company.
I can't listen to this.
I have documents, Diane. Better. Mild radium therapy invigorates. Can't really think I'm a liar, Diane. Can't really think I would set out to poison you. Can you, Diane?
No,
You don't think I'd ever do anything to hurt you? Or to hurt Harry?
certainly not.
Then
13 girls have
the
died!
people die every day. The newspapers are full of death notices. Young, old, infants, children, younger than Harriet, died every
But they worked for you!
They also worked other places, Diane. I have a report from Columbia University, an expert in industrial hygiene, just like Drinker, who says there's no connection between our plant and the illnesses. Would you like to see the report?
Then what? What could the cause be?
I don't know, Diane. I really don't know. I've done everything I could to find out. No one knows. Please say you believe me. If you don't believe me, there's no point to anything.
Artie.
Remember the day I told my father I wasn't going into the ministry? What you said to me that day.
You can do as much good in the boardroom as you can in the church.
You remember?
How could I forget?
I was such a scared kid. And he was an icon. If it weren't for you, I don't think I could have stood up to him.
I'm sure you would have, Artie. I know you would have.
And ever since then, he's been looking for signs that my soul is lost. You don't think that, do you, Diane? That my soul is lost?
You're a good man, Artie.
We save lives.
You save lives.
It's all for you. You know that, don't you? Everything I do. It always has been.
I know.
Oh, please don't let that be another reporter. Don't answer.
Arthur!
Is that Mr. Lee?
Charlie, for God's sakes.
I just got the telephone with someone from the Ledger.
This couldn't wait until morning?
I'm sorry, good evening.
Mr. Lee.
It's Dr. Lehman.
Dan?
He's dead, Arthur.
What?
He died this morning.
Charlie, that's not possible. I saw him just last week.
They were here last month for cards. They were just here.
Martlin's already done the autopsy. He says it was a severe anemia.
Blaming the raid.
The Ledger's gonna run on page 1. I told the reporter we would issue a statement at 8 o'clock. That's when he needs it, so it can run tomorrow.
And when are the services?
Sorry?
The services.
I don't know.
We'll send flowers, Diane.
Of course, I'll call Louise.
Yes, call Louise.
Oh, poor Louise, she must be so scared. We should go over there right now.
I wouldn't do that.
Why ever not?
She's planning to sue.
Louise.
The reporter from the Ledger told me she's filing a wrongful death action. I worked on a statement for the paper. Company chemistry 8 years, always in poor health, recently in decline.
But Dan was never sickly. He was always out sailing, or on the golf course, or their garden. Artie, he kept a beautiful garden.
Let's take care of this in the morning, Charlie.
Of course. Sorry to bring you bad news, Mrs. Reader. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Lee.
Charlie can be a bit excessive at times. I don't know what we'll say, but we have to say something. The shareholders will expect.
You needn't explain.
Sometimes
It's all right. You needn't explain. We're going to throw this away now.
There's half a bottle under the safe.
Get rid of that, too. We'll have no more of it in this house.
I'll do it. Diane? I'm in too far to quit.
I really didn't expect you to.
February 21st, 1928, to Mr. Raymond Berry, from Harrison Martland, Medical Examiner, Essex County. We have examined the remains of a deceased Amelia Magia. Our study reveals the following. Radioactive substances have been found in large quantities in the lower jaw, the upper jaw, and the lumbar vertebrae. No evidence of syphilis was found.
Body is radioactive. Bones of dead girl, kick off gamma rays. Captain Wiley of Consumers League declares, new evidence shows company lied.
Dr. Joseph Neat, a Newark dentist who treated a Amalia, has recently turned over a portion of the jawbone he removed from her mouth. X-rays show the jawbone is still radioactive, 5 years after the girl died.
Will this make your case? Will this force a settlement?
No, this gentleman will make our case.
Last night, in a graphic exclusive, the founder of the Radium Corporation broke his long silence with this shocking announcement.
Radium is one of the most dangerous substances known to man.
Dr. Washishaki, is it true you assisted with the autopsy?
Yeah, given my expertise in radium extraction, I was able to determine Miss Magia absorbed enough radium to kill 10 people.
Doctor, what does this say for mild radium therapy? Are you now advising against it?
Radium is responsible for the deaths of these poor girls. It should be considered a most dangerous substance.
Do you agree with the doctor's prognosis that the radium girls only have 1 year left to live?
From what I've seen, they'll be lucky to last that long.
I'll tell you what we should have done. We should have taken those reporters up on their offer when we had the chance. That's what we should have done.
$5,000? Don't make me laugh.
We should have talked them up too. Because I'll tell you what they would have paid. And I'll tell you what else we should have done.
Stop telling me what we should have done. Lots we should have done. Don't do no good to think about it now.
All right, keep your shirt on.
What do you think, the red or the blue?
So what's Barry say? Is he gonna go back to the company?
I like the red, but it don't fit so good these days.
Is he gonna try to talk the company up a bit?
Miss Wiley says one more interview to do the job, so I say, what's one more, you know?
It's worth a try, don't you think? What if they came up to 5,000?
Let them come up. I'm not caving in.
It's called a settlement.
A settlement? It's just a way for them to hide.
Let them hide.
Then they win.
So they win. They're gonna win anyway.
Nice, you have so much confidence in me.
Grace, for Christ's sake, you got one lawyer working for nothing, up against 6 other lawyers who are getting a bundle. You really think you got a shot?
Do you know what I found out today? They put up lead screens in the laboratory for the technicians. Did they give us lead screens?
Oh, Jesus.
What do you think? 100 girls in a room and they're gonna spend that kind of money on us?
Grace.
And they want to keep it all quiet.
Grace, what are we doing here?
And Miss Wiley says they're gonna close down here.
Grace.
And move across the river.
Grace.
To New York. To open another factory. Like nothing ever happened.
Grace, what are we doing here? I thought the plan was you get some money, settle your debt, and we get on with things.
Get on with things.
You still wearing my ring?
Oh, Tommy.
Grace, there's a house for sale in my brother's neighborhood. 2 rooms up, 2 rooms down. It's not much, but it's a start. You'll already like it. It's already got flowered wallpaper. And best of all, it's only 3 blocks from the school.
The school? What do we need with the school?
Plan ahead for once.
Tommy, what did you think was gonna happen? After this was all over? Did you think everything would just go back to the way it was?
Why wouldn't it?
I gotta see the surgeon again.
Uh-huh.
I got some fluid. He's gonna drain it.
Okay.
And then, he says there'll be more.
So we'll deal with it as it comes.
And still more, and more, and still more, and why can't you see that? How can you talk about buying houses and getting married when you know that there's nothing?
Grace, I can't think about that. I just want for us to be together now. I want to come home to you at night, to my wife, my home. I'm too old to be living this in-between life. I promise, Grace, I will do whatever it takes to make it easy for you.
Here.
Come on, Grace.
I should have given it back to you a long time ago.
I don't want it.
Tommy, please, are you gonna make me say it?
You're just not getting enough sleep. That's all. You need some rest. I'll come back to see you tomorrow.
Tommy!
You get some rest now.
Tommy! Tommy, don't you do this to me! Tommy!
Arthur?
Ah, Charlie.
Aren't you headed home?
Charlie, I've been thinking it over. I think we're taking the wrong approach here. We need to settle the case.
No.
Not make a reasonable offer to those
Arthur,
girls.
we agreed. We need a definitive victory. Otherwise, we invite more of the same nonsense.
Things have changed.
Arthur, I know you and Dan were close, but you can't let that cloud your judgment.
Von Sashaki is going to testify.
We can deal with him.
How?
Put more money in his pocket.
Now you want to bribe him.
Not a bribe, consideration.
Consideration.
For an expert witness, whatever Barry's paying him, we'll just make a better offer.
You don't understand guilt, do you, Charlie?
Right now, I don't have the luxury of thinking about it.
Let me tell you something, Charlie. A guilty man has a tremendous need to unburden himself. His guilt can eat him alive. Don't you see? What Von Sashaki wants is to be free. That's why he's testifying for the girls. That's why he'll never testify for us, no matter how much consideration you offer.
Settle with these girls, and you'll have to settle with all the rest. Neff was right about that. This is just the beginning.
Tell Markley to get in touch with Barry. Get a conversation going. Come up with a figure the girls can accept.
Arthur, for God's sake, what are you trying to do? You want to let them
We've
out?
got to get this off the table.
Every penny I put by in the last 7 years, I've sunk into this company. Why? Because of you. Because you said it was a sure thing. No miss. Why work for Von Sashaki when we could work for ourselves? Remember that one? Take a chance, Charlie. Take a chance.
We were fooled, Charlie. Von Sashaki fooled us all. The only thing we can do now is try and pick it all up as best we can.
Do this, it's the end, Arthur.
You're stepping down, Charlie?
Not me.
Well,
don't you know they're one vote away from getting rid of you?
And whose vote is that, Charlie?
Arthur, have you so little faith in me?
I'm still a stockholder, Charlie. Don't have enough votes to get me off the board. I will still be on the board.
And still on the hook if this company goes under. Think about that the next time your conscience starts to bother you.
March 15th, 1928. To Raymond Barry, attorney at law. From Edward Markley, counsel, U.S. Radium. One of our key expert witnesses has encountered a serious scheduling conflict, making it impossible for him to testify in April. We have therefore requested an extension until June. As for your request for a settlement, every case involves some humanitarian aspect. Therefore, I am afraid that cannot be the basis for settling this one. But I have no doubt you will be rewarded for the good work you are doing, if not in this world, then in the next.
you did, Grace. Sure you did.
Catherine, don't do that.
Oh, now look what you've done, Grace. She's bleeding all over the dials.
I'm sorry, Catherine. I guess I shouldn't have said anything.
No problem. What's one more bad dial face?
Huh?
Grace?
Mama?
Grace, Mr. Barkley will be here any minute.
Mr. Markley?
He's bringing the papers for you to sign. Did you fall asleep?
Has Miss Wiley been by?
She might have.
They took Catherine back to the hospital last night.
I know, dear. I know. After you talk to Mr. Barkley, we'll go over there and see how she is. Now, put a comb through that hair.
I dreamt she died.
Grace, don't speak of such things.
If she dies, it's over.
We're 3 months behind on the mortgage, Grace.
I know that.
You can't let this go on.
$1,500. Not even a year's wages.
It's better than nothing, isn't it?
Is that all I'm worth? Better than nothing?
Of course not, dear, of course not. But we gotta be realistic. At the rate things are going, you'll never get inside that Corvette, even if you do. You can't prove nothing.
Mr. Berry thinks we can.
Mr. Barry ain't paying the bills. There's the doctor and the bank at the Corvette. You can't expect folks to treat us like charity just because you're sick.
I'm not asking for charity, Mom. I just want what's owed to me.
I know it feels like you're letting Catherine down, but if she decided to take the company's offer, would you blame her? No, you wouldn't. Now we'll take that check and pay the bills and whatever's left over you and Tom can have. A little something to get you started.
There's nothing to start, Mom.
Why do you have to be so hard on Tom?
Mom, please.
Can't you see he just can't face the thought of you not being with us?
I have to face it. Why can't he?
Do something with your hair, Grace.
$250,000. What would you do with $250,000, Miss Fryer? Why, I can't imagine. No point to it. Ma, you didn't tell me I had mail. New Mexico, huh? They just keep writing. She was here. Miss Wiley was here. Mom, Miss Wiley was here. She left a note.
Miss Fryer, Edward Markley.
Ma said you brought papers?
Yes, the term spelled out as we explained in our letter. $1,500 to you. I've got a check right here. All we need is your signature. It's in triplicate.
Grace, Mr. Barkley's a very busy man.
No, please take your time. Look it over carefully. If you prefer, I can leave it and come back tomorrow.
No, we'll do this now.
What's hold harmless?
You agree to hold the company harmless from any further action.
No more lawsuits.
Correct.
Is that just me? Or anybody in my family?
Your entire family. It precludes a wrongful death action also.
This is a confidential settlement.
Yes,
You didn't say nothing about it being confidential.
that's standard for most legal settlements, Miss Fryer. We like to protect our privacy, and your privacy also. It cuts both ways. You agree to keep silent about the terms of the settlement, so do we.
That seems fair.
You need a pen?
I have another question.
Grace, Mr. Barkley already explained the settlement to you.
Mom,
I don't mind.
what is contributory negligence, Mr. Markley? It's not in those ones. It's in them other papers you filed. When we first did the lawsuit, the Radium company said its defense was statute of limitations and contributory negligence.
I'm not sure what you're asking, Miss Fryer.
That means it's our fault, don't it?
It's a standard defense, Miss Fryer. I wouldn't take it personally.
How else am I supposed to take it?
Mr. Barkley, Grace has had an awful headache all day. Maybe you could leave the papers.
Maybe he can just answer the question.
Why are you doing this?
Why didn't you tell me Miss Wiley was here?
You've already made up your mind. She's only trying to talk you out of it.
What did she say about Catherine?
Mr. Barkley, we'll take them papers, and Grace will sign them later.
Mom, what did she say about Catherine?
She said it don't look good.
Perhaps I should come back at another time, when Miss Fryer is feeling better.
You didn't answer my question, Mr. Markley, and I'd really like 16. I went to work at the Radium plant because my folks needed the money. At your factory, they told us what to do, when to do it, how to do it. My folks didn't raise me to make trouble, so I didn't make trouble. I never asked questions. How do you get the territory negligence out of that?
As I said, Miss Fryer, it's a standard defense.
There's nothing standard about what's happening to me.
We deeply regret your situation, but there is no evidence to tie your condition back to any actions made by the U.S. Radium Corporation.
Then why are you giving me this money?
It's a humanitarian gesture.
A humanitarian gesture?
Mr. Markley, I'll take the papers.
Humanitarian? Month after month, you put us off delay after delay, knowing how sick we were, how tired and desperate. Humanitarian, you were waiting for us to die.
Grace, please stop this now.
Mom, one by one, I watched my friends get sick and die in the most horrible way. And you think I should be grateful for any spare change they throw at me?
Miss Fryer, this is a very generous offer. Under the circumstances, I would advise you to take it because it won't be on the table very long.
What do you mean?
If Miss Fryer does not sign within 24 hours, we will be forced to withdraw our offer permanently.
Grace.
He's lying.
I beg your pardon, miss?
You mean to tell me if I don't sign these papers now, that I came back a week from now and said I changed my mind, you'd still rather go to court? You'd rather some judge get one look at me and take your chances I won't win on sympathy alone? 24 hours, you're just trying to bully me.
Very well then, Miss Fryer. I'll take that for a no. And we'll see you in court.
Yes, you will. You will see me. If they have to carry me in there, you'll see me, you and Mr. Reader both.
You call that man back.
I'm going to court, Ma.
What are you trying to prove? You know you can't win.
I want those people to look at me. I want them to look at me and tell me how it's my fault I got sick working at their factory.
And what will that get you? What?
Ma, all my life I've done what other people told me to do. I quit school because you said I should. I put that brush in my mouth because Miss McNeil said I should. I never said, please can't I finish school? I never said, I don't like the taste of this paint. I never argued, even though I knew, Ma, I knew that something wasn't right. At night, I lie in bed and see my dress hanging on the back of the closet door, all aglow, my shoes on the ground, my hairbrush and comb on the dresser. So much light, Ma, so much light. And I never once questioned, I never once asked. Don't you see? They knew I wouldn't, that's what they were counting on.
Life is a book that we study. Some of its leaves bring us sight. There it was written, my body, that we must find you and I. Nights are long since you went away. I think about you all through the day, my buddy, nobody. Why?
Awesome. So it was you making all this noise.
I left messages with your housekeeper. I know you got the messages.
As we are no longer on business together, I thought it best not to respond.
Is that what this is about?
Perhaps a cup of tea will come in us.
You never told us the paint was dangerous. You never said a word about it. Not to me, not to Dan.
I didn't know.
You didn't know. You invented the paint. And you didn't know. How can you lie like that?
I didn't know until it was too late, Asa.
I should put you through that wall.
Perhaps you should, but you will not. You will sit down, you will have a cup of tea, and you will calm yourself.
I was not the technical man. You were the technical man.
Yeah, I was a technical man. Sit down, Asa.
I sold watches, for Christ's sake. I was a salesman.
A good one at that. Very good head for the business you have. Not so much for the science, but for the business very smart. Always you could find ways to cut the cost without losing the quality. That's a gift, Asa. So why don't you sit down and have some tea?
Jesus Christ. And what's the matter with your hands?
It's been that bad for some time.
What have you been dipping them in ink?
Dipping them in ink? I found it's a pretty story you are. No, if only vague. Dr. Martin tells me it's necrosis of the tissue. The cells, they are dying. With the dial painters and the chart started, with me, the necrosis in the hands.
I had no idea.
No reason why you should. It's been some time since I've seen you.
How long?
But I've known for a while. Miss Wiley from the Consumers League persuaded me to assist Dr. Martin in testing the dial painters for radium exposure. There aren't many people around, you know, who can measure that kind of thing. So she came to me, looking at the equipment and, of course, the skill. I didn't believe her either, Asa. I didn't want to believe the girl should get sick in working with my paint. I wanted to show her it was a mistake. So I agreed to help. Dr. Martin and I conducted expired air tests on the girls. It was then that I found out. When my own breath registered radioactive. So my hands, they began to turn black. Now, you be share that with me.
I'm sorry.
Well, found you yourself to schedule an appointment with Dr. Martin.
Me? And what for?
Asa, you did not notice the glowing dust on your shoes when you went home at night?
How could I miss it? I tracked it all over to the house.
You can be sure such a great deal of this now in your lungs. Look familiar.
It's our promotional piece.
An excellent promotion. How many new sales did that book account for?
I didn't track it exactly. I like to think it helped our medical market quite a bit.
Page 96.
What?
Open it. The last chapter. Read it to me.
The last chapter. Radium. Dangerous effects.
Dangerous effects. How many articles do you have listed there? 10? 15?
About 18, it looks like.
How far back does it go? Those articles.
I don't know.
The first one. What is the date?
1906.
1906. Now let me see. When you go into court, you plan to testify that you had no idea radium was dangerous. How do you plan to do that, Asa? When your own book says it was. How can you claim that you did not know?
I never really read it.
What's that?
I never really read it. I hired a man to put it together. I just glanced at the galleys. I never really read the book.
How do you mean you never read the book?
It was a standard arrangement. An outside company prepares a piece. They will be responsible for that content.
Which you never read.
I think you'll find, Mr. Barry, that very few company presidents read their own promotions word for word.
You signed your name on it. You had authorization over the release. You had final approval of the content.
And Mr. Lee was responsible for our promotional efforts at the time. I entrust those activities to him.
Mr. Reed, you testified that you started working at the U.S. Radium Corporation in 1918.
Yes, as plant manager.
And you held this position for how long?
4 years.
4 years. During that time, did you ever venture into the studio?
Every day.
Every day. So you must have seen a girl put a brush to her lips.
I don't recall.
You're saying you went into the studio every day and never saw a single girl put a brush to her mouth.
I said I don't recall.
You don't recall it. What do you recall, Mr. Reader? You're an awfully young man to have such a faulty memory.
Objection!
I withdraw. No more questions.
Your witness, Mr. Markley.
We have no questions for this witness, Your Honor.
All right, gentlemen, please approach. I'm ready to issue my ruling.
Your Honor, we get to present our defense.
I realize this, Mr. Markley, but this hearing is to determine standing. Now, I've heard enough these past 2 days to make that determination. The radium in the bones of these girls is an ongoing source of poison in their system, and nothing your witness can say will change that fact, will it?
Our witnesses are prepared to testify that the company could not have known about the danger.
Mr. Markley, in the interest of justice, I ask the defense to rest without calling any witnesses, and we can conclude this hearing today and schedule a case for trial.
All right, Your Honor.
All right. I therefore rule that a statute of limitations has not been exhausted and the girls have standing to sue.
Your Honor, one thing. I have a very full schedule with 2 other cases pending. and a key witness will not be available to the end of the summer. We cannot be available until September.
Your Honor!
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but our chief expert witness is associated with an institution of higher learning. This is the busiest time of year for him, and I cannot expect him to appear.
But Mr. Reader is responsible for that. He's the one who keeps demanding continuous delays.
Your Honor, we've just agreed to waive our right to present witnesses at this hearing. Surely you will not force us to make our defense at a trial with the presence of our key witness.
All right. Trial is set for September. This hearing is adjourned.
Edward, why can't Flynn appear?
He's going to Europe.
Europe? But he's known about this for months. Why would he? Oh, very clever, Edward. How long do you plan to keep this up?
As long as necessary.
Mr. Markley?
Mr. Barry, I never expected the court to go for it.
You know full well these girls can't wait till September. One of them was so ill she couldn't appear in court.
My client has the right to make his defense.
We will not wait until September. I promise you that. We will find room on the docket. Your expert witness be damned.
Edward, that girl is still staring at me.
I wouldn't worry about it.
She thinks it's personal, that I planned this somehow. How do I make her understand I didn't want this to happen?
You don't. You don't make her understand. You don't talk to her.
But she looks like death, Edward.
They all look like death, Arthur.
Grace?
That man, Miss Wiley, he won't look at me. He won't ever look at me. He just looks right past me, like I'm not even there.
It's all right, Grace. He heard you.
June 4th, 1928. Nancy Jane Harlan here for the New York Graphic. Jack Youngwood for the Ledger. Raymond Barry seeks trial date set for early summer as U.S. Radium Corporation announces a settlement. A settlement? $10,000 cash for each girl and $12 a week for life. $12 a week? Read all about it in the Ledger.
The company also agrees to pay the medical expenses of each girl for the remainder of her life. The girls have agreed to submit to a periodic examination by a panel of physicians yet to be appointed. Questions?
What led to the settlement? Is it an admission of responsibility? What about other pending cases?
It was purely for humanitarian reasons that the U.S. Radium Corporation agreed to the settlement. We made no liability whatsoever.
Where does the company go from here?
The U.S. Radium Corporation is pleased to have brought this lengthy litigation to a close, looks forward to many more years serving its customers in this community. And that's C.B. Lee, President.
Catherine Wiley of the New Jersey Consumers League, our press statement.
Were you pleased with the outcome, Miss Wiley?
Finally, these poor girls received some compensation for their suffering. But more importantly, the issue of radium poisoning has been brought to public awareness.
Thanks, Miss Wiley.
The spelling, by the way, is Catherine with a K and Wiley with one L.
Well, Edward, looks like we're back in business.
What's your game plan?
Didn't I tell you? I've got a buyer for the tailings I've been piling up behind the building on Alden Street.
Oh?
Some contractor in Montclair needs a little infill.
That's perfect.
Now, Catherine, this won't do. We can't see your name. That's better. It's such a beautiful day, too. The leaves are starting to change, but it's still warm. Too warm for a sweater. Not much of a breeze. A fine day to paint.
Thought I'd find her out here.
You were right.
It's quiet out here.
Yep.
Guess we can rest in peace. This is the place to do it.
I guess so.
What do you call that?
Watercolors? I'm a little weak when it comes to landscapes, though.
No, Grace. It's nice.
First thing I bought for the settlement money were some paints. Got some oils, too.
Big spender.
Then I bought a car.
I didn't know you could drive.
Oh, I can't. My brother's gonna teach me. He drove me up here today.
Say, Grace, you want to learn how to drive? I could teach you.
Tommy, you got other things to worry about now.
You know about that?
Orange just isn't that big, Tommy.
I meant to tell you myself. That's why I came looking for you.
It's okay. It's fine. I'm happy for you. For both of you.
No hard feelings?
You think I have time for that?
I'm glad it worked out for you. Are you glad? I mean, you don't think you backed down too soon, do you?
We didn't back down. They backed down.
Papa?
It was over here.
Oh, not this again.
This is where I saw her that last time.
This is morbid, Papa.
I stood there for a long time. She didn't notice me at first. Then something made her look up.
Oh my.
No wonder Mama doesn't go on drives with you anymore. This is how you spend your Sundays.
I saw her looking at me. I looked away.
Just like at the courthouse that day. He can't bring himself to look at me.
You need to find another hobby. Retirement isn't good for you.
My heart started pounding. Harriet, I never knew what I would say to her if I had the chance. And suddenly, there she was. And I had my chance.
So, what did you say?
I couldn't bring myself to speak.
It's as if he's afraid to look at me.
I had my chance. And I couldn't speak.
He's afraid of me.
Oh, Papa, that was years ago. Why don't you just forget about it? And it's not like it was your fault anyway. Nobody knew about things like that then. Science just wasn't as advanced as it is now.
I think back on those days. And I try to think, how could it have happened? I remember so clearly, climbing the stairs to the studio at Alden Street. And at the top of those stairs, those wide, high windows, and the slant of the light, the way it hit the floor, the way the floorboards creaked under my feet, the smell of the place, chalky, like an old schoolroom. And those girls, schoolgirls really, all bent to the task in their flame green smocks, their delicate little hands moving so quickly. No man could work the way those girls did. So careful, so fast. Those brushes flying from the dials to the paint, to the dials, to their lips. Try as I might, Harriet. Try as I might, I cannot remember their faces. I never saw their faces.
because you're so cool and so stylish and just so knowledgeable. All those things, right? But you are also just the most welcoming person here. So thank you for being all those things I am. Come on down, Rose. Rose, you are so dedicated, dedicated to all of us. I don't think that this season would have been possible without you. I really meant it when I insisted on you getting assistant technical director credit. I mean, really assistant production manager. Maybe you were the production manager this season. I don't know, because you've just been involved and you've really held this company together in so many ways, and your kindness and your caring for others, it just radiates from you everywhere you go. You're an incredibly observant person. You're so intellectual, and your observations make you just so good at this. So good at presenting something amazing to the audiences, and being also so locked in on what everyone needs, and checking on everyone. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. And you all right? How you doing? You good? Like, just that all the time is something that I didn't know how much we all needed and I needed. So I hope you keep doing that. Oh my gosh, please, like, as your family. Rose's family is like part of the fabric of this theater. Thank you to Rose's family. Just keep coming back. Just like your family's showing you how to do. That's how you do it. Keep coming back. We are going to let the seniors take their final bow of the year. Please give it up for our seniors. You did the mic. Here's the mic.
Hey, so as the techies, we wanted to give you something special, which is another part of why I was running before I got here. As much as you complimented us, none of the things that we did in the 2 to 4 years that we've all been here could have been possible without you. And we're so eternally grateful to you as a technical director and just as a teacher and a friend. So we wanted to give you a cute but also kind of stupid gift.
It's Spike Tape! Thank you all for being here so much. Let's all start to mingle. Let's all start to enjoy the evening with each other. Thank you for being a part of this community, everyone.